Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best Samsung phones in 2020. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy S20 FE. Best for most people. The Galaxy S20 FE delivers a fantastic 120Hz display, excellent cameras and solid performance for a very reasonable price. The Samsung Galaxy S20 FE carries over the basic design elements of the S20 range, but it is obviously and decidedly less premium than its pricier brethren. I should also mention that this one has an amazing display. Speaking of which, Samsung opted for a flat piece of Gorilla Glass 3, gone as the curved high-end glass of the main S20 line. Additionally, the screen carries over the best feature from its peers, the 120Hz refresh rate. It's a variable refresh rate, which means it changes depending on the task at hand. If there's one important spec that the FE carries over from the S20 series, it's the premier Snapdragon 865 processor. The 865, along with the Adreno 650 GPU and 6GB of RAM, allow the FE to deliver outstanding performance. Where the S20 has a 4000 mAh battery, the S20 Plus and S20 Ultra have 4500 mAh and 5000 mAh power cells respectively. Therefore, the S20 FE's 4500 mAh capacity splits the difference and covers its bases. A triple camera system is expected on today's top phones, and the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE was sure to include them. With standard, ultra-wide and telephoto lenses on offer, users have plenty of flexibility to grab the shot they want. The Samsung Galaxy S20 FE is a fine phone, though it stops just short of being excellent. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy A71. Best for the money. The Galaxy A71 builds on that formula with updates to the camera and chipset, and it also sports an exciting new design with a smaller cutout. Samsung hasn't changed too much here from last year, but the updates make the Galaxy A71 an enticing option in the mid-range category in 2020. Samsung offered vibrant gradient designs last year across the Galaxy A series, and in 2020 it's making a few tweaks to the design. Each quadrant has a slightly different hue, and the overall effect is rather striking. The Galaxy A71 sports a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED screen with a tall 20:9 aspect ratio and a resolution of 2400 by 1080. The rounded rectangular module on the phone's back holds 4 cameras, the main one at 64 megapixels. Although that number matches the one seen on the Galaxy S20's telephoto camera, this isn't the same cam. The rest are a 5-megapixel depth camera, an ultra-wide 12-megapixel shooter with a 123-degree angular view, and a 5-megapixel macro camera for taking extreme close-ups. The phone is running Android 10 with Samsung's One UI 2.0 skin on top, while on the inside it's packing the reasonably fast Snapdragon 730 upper mid-range processor with either 6 or 8GB of RAM. The 4500 mAh battery on board can last this phone well over 2 days of light usage on a single charge. The Samsung Galaxy A71 has plenty going for it, from its big screen and power to the feature-packed cameras and massive battery. This could well be a winning formula at an attractive price point. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy A51 5G Best Mid-Range Phone. Samsung had an ace up its sleeve in the form of a 5G variant. The Galaxy A51 5G is the cheapest 5G smartphone that Samsung sells. In some markets, it's one of the very few and often the only 5G device available in that price bracket. The Samsung A51 5G looks just like the LT variant, no surprises there, but there is a subtle change. Since this is a more upmarket version of the device, Samsung has swapped out plastic from the frame for aluminium. This makes the device feel more premium in the hand, and it's a welcome change. Both variants of the Galaxy A51 5G have exactly the same display. It's a 6.5-inch Infinity O Super AMOLED 1080 by 2400 pixel resolution, 20:9 aspect ratio display with slim bezels. The viewing angles are excellent and the panel gets nice and bright even under direct sunlight. It's fueled with a non-removable LiPo 4000 mAh battery that provides fast battery charging at 15 watts. There's a 48-megapixel f2.0 primary sensor at the back alongside a 12-megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide and a 5-megapixel f2.2 depth camera. The Galaxy A51 was the first Samsung device to come with a macro camera. That 5-megapixel f2.4 sensor is present on the 5G variant as well. A 32-megapixel f2.2 front camera handles selfie duties. The smartphone is integrated with a 6GB or 8GB RAM and has 128GB internal storage that offers the capacity to store videos, music files, images, and more. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. Best all-round. If you want a near-perfect smartphone for everything, you should take a look at the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. This beast is packed with tons of performance specs, great cameras, battery life, compatibility with 5G networks, and the best screen in the business so far. Let's take a closer look at it. If you've seen its predecessor, you'll see that the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus looks pretty similar to it. It's not a bad thing though, as the Galaxy 5 series has delivered for a long time the sleekest features out there. It also comes in different colors, you can choose all of which are beautiful. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus is packed with a nice 6.7-inch AMOLED panel with a WQHD Plus resolution of 3200 by 1440 that offers tons of pixel density. Besides the amazing sharpness, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus presents a 120Hz refresh rate as well for playing your games at high speeds. The brightness was nice as well, and the contrast was just as good to present a nice performance overall. The best in this regard, for performance it's packed with the Snapdragon 865 system on chip with 128GB of storage and 12GB of RAM, which is amazing for running games and completing your everyday tasks at super high speeds without any problem. It really is one of the best Samsung phones in the market. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Best high-end phone. Samsung has made its most elegant looking phone yet with the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. The squared-off edges combined with a sophisticated mystic bronze color give this handset a corner office vibe. Measuring 6.49 by 3.03 by 0.32 inches, or 164.8 by 77.2 by 8.1 millimeters, and weighing 7.3 ounces or 208 grams, the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is not as big as the Galaxy S20 Ultra, but it's still a handful compared to the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which had a smaller 6.8-inch screen. The massive 6.9-inch OLED Quad HD Plus display on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is big, bold, and colourful. More important, this is the first Samsung phone to offer a dynamic 120Hz refresh rate. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra features a trio of rear cameras, which are amazing. The phablet camera array starts with a 108-megapixel wide camera with an f1.8 aperture, and it's paired with 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera with a 120-degree field of view and f2.2. The 12-megapixel telephoto lens delivers a 5x optical zoom and up to a 50x super resolution zoom. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is one of the fastest Android phones around, as it's one of the first handsets with Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus processor. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra packs a pretty beefy 4500 mAh battery, which held up well in daily use. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra checks off a lot of bests for new phones in 2020, including the best camera on an Android phone and the best looking display on any phone, period.